Hello, this is Halesboy, and today I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read. Fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna read a little thing that was suggested for a friend named Faith. So I'll so yeah, if you want to subscribe to her, I'll put her link in the description below. Well, maybe I should ask her first. I don't know if she wants anyone to see her videos, but okay, let's go to this. Okay, she sent me a link in my email saying I'm gonna click on it. Um, if you want to read this yourself, I might put that link in the description below too, if I can. Alright, alright. So I'm on it, and apparently it has the characters. So lots of Markiplier. This private stuff. Okay. Um. Oh God. Some graphic depiction of violence. Mark Fishbach, Steve McClellan, Mark Fishbach, Steve McClellan, Anti-Jack, Anti-Septiceye character. Extreme graphic depiction of BDSM. Masochistic Mark, Anti-Septiceye, Mark Fishbach, Freeform scene, McClellan, Freeform. Oh God, graphic sex, violence. Lightly Dupcan, BDSM, orgasm denial, pain kink, dom slash sub. Oh God. Okay. Let's start off with the actual story. Okay. Okay. Oh, this is happening. Jack murmured into his neck, kissing softly, then nipping with pointed teeth. And I'm gonna make you feel so good, he purred. Whoa. But I'm also going to hurt you, the quiet whisper in his ear made Merc shudder. Faith, Faith, what am I listening? What am I reading? What am I reading here? Tell me to stop. Jack's gaze was intense as he made Mark look at him. He dug his nails into his man's strong jaw, pulling a whimper from his heavy chest. Tell me to stop. He spoke slowly, tone serious and heavy. His luminescent eyes bored into him, waiting for Mark to respond. Sorry, not sorry, baby, but you've gonna like this part very much. Mark didn't even have enough time to wonder what that meant when he felt it. He screamed and tried to dash away, but his hands were tied and his shirt nails were holding him down. What? Proceed. Oh, there's more. Oh God. Oh God. I'm gonna read the whole thing. A short and very simple sci-fic I started writing when I got stuck. Me unnoticed me senpai or was having a lot of anxiety. Oh, this is just notes, sorry. Chapter 1, he did not see that coming. Oh my God. What? Jack was on the couch playing Mario Maker, much to his fury, dying in the same spot for what felt like the 100th time. He took a deep, calming breath, ready to try again, when he heard Mark giggle somewhere over the kitchen. Oh, oi, fuck off! How about you come try this fucking hard bullshit and see how funny it is then, asshole. Mark laughed even harder as he walked over to the table and sat down. My goodness, Jack, he said, putting his hand over his heart in fine shock. Such harsh words. You hurt me. Oh, I'll hurt you, alright. You're asking for it, Fishbach. Jack growled, turning back to the game. Oh, good. Maybe I am, Mark said in a deep rumble. He quickly laughed to play it off as a joke, a warm blush creeping up his cheeks. Jack must not have noticed. His face still glued on to the screen. He was currently glaring daggers at the Irish. The Irish had been staying at Mark's house the last 2 weeks while he was visiting, and would be there for 8 more days until he went home. Mark loved having Jack stay with him, much more than his oblivious best friend knew. But that was a blessing with how awful Mark was at hiding his not-so-small crush. Oh god, this is so Septiplier. Alright, Jack's visit so far had been fantastic. Sightseeing, many fans, playing video games together in person, and a friendly, flirting Mark wished was more than just playful. It made his heart ache every time, but he wasn't going to stop hitting on Jack. Even with the fact it would lead nowhere with the clueless man, Mark wouldn't help himself. So, what if it was, I don't know how to read it, masochistic, gistic. Mark got up and went to the kitchen to get a drink while Jack was still very preoccupied. The pissed off gamer was so close to being the level when he got a familiar tingle in his body. No, this can't be happening. Not now. Fuck no. Fuck no. Jack stood up so fast he sent the controller sailing across the floor. The loud clatter had Mark whipping his head up to look at him in confusion. Dude, are you okay? What was that? He questioned, looking over at the controller on the floor. Oh, you didn't. It didn't break. Mark, you have to get out of here right now. You need to get somewhere safe right now. Jack was panicked and his face extremely white. Mark was so caught off guard he just stared in bewilderment before finally realizing the legitimate fear in his friend's voice. He was instantly worried and moved to walk towards Jack. No, Mark, please, you need to leave. I'm serious. Get out. Run. Jack looked terrified and his tone was desperate. Mark was scared now. What the hell was wrong with Jack and why was he telling him to run? Mark, please. Jack dropped to his knees. He could feel himself fainting as he was pushed back into his mind, already aware of his physical shifts happening. Mark. What Jack said next iced up Mark's spine. His voice was strained and cut off with the gaps when he whispered, "Whatever you do, don't let me catch you." Is this like the Dark Jack or something? Jack looked forward onto the floor and went very still. Sober Mark knew he should listen to Jack, but his body was stalled in a mix of shock, confusion, and fear. What the fuck is going on? Instinct kicked in. Instinct kicked in, and Mark slowly started to inch backwards out of the kitchen. He cringed when the floor cracked under him and Jack moved, standing up but staring at the floor. His posture was disconcerting, and Mark felt extremely uneasy. Oh, Marky, you really should have run when you had the chance. Mark's accent was much thicker than normal, and then he lazily looked up. Mark felt himself pale as terror shot through his body. Jack's eyes were a glowing green, the whites of his eyes now completely back, as he leisurely stalked towards Mark. A toothy smirk revealed sharp, elongated canines that looked like they could puncture a tire. Well, this story is interesting, and we're almost there. Okay, hold on, gotta find this. Where am I? Where am I? I just lost my trip. This might take a while. Okay, there we go. Okay, right here. Not that you would have made it very far. I planned a lot of fun tonight, so we wouldn't have gotten away, but I do love a good chase. Jack was close now, and Mark backed up until his back hit the fridge. Shit, he hadn't made it out of the kitchen. Jack lifted his arms and placed them on either side of Mark's head, caging him with his body. Jack was now a good 4 inches taller than Mark, and at his proximity he felt dwarfed by the unnaturally terrifying man trapping him. I even got some very special stuff for a very special from a very special store to prepare. Popped out when Jackaboy was sleeping, so he wouldn't notice. Who's Jackaboy? I said this as if talking to a child, but it didn't nothing to comment. With those monstrous eyes staring hungrily at him, he leaned in and Mark flinched away. It's going to be fun. Oh God, what is this going to? It's going to be a fun night, Marky. Jack growled into his ears, sending frightened shivers across Mark's body. Pulling back slowly, let Mark glimpse long, pointed ears, the tips touching bright red hair. With that grin, nothing compared to his eyes, too. They were luminous and startling. The color briefly reminded Mark of toxic waste from sci-fi movies, glowing and dangerous. Jack, what's going on? What the hell is happening? Jack chuckled. Oh, baby, I'm not Jack. But feel free to keep calling me that. I don't mind. He purred, closing in tighter until he was pressed against Mark. Where is this going to? He was still trying to process everything that was happening through his fear-muddled brain when Jack ground his lips roughly against Mark's. Oh God, it's going into it. Oh God, let's keep going. Making him squeak out a high-pitched moan. A high-pitched moan he couldn't hold in. What are you doing? Stop. Jack only snaked his hand around Mark's side and pulling him hard into his chest, then laying down and bit Mark's neck harshly, causing him to yelp in pain. He could feel blood trickling down his shoulder. Jack's bloody mouth coming back into view made his knees weak. Oh God, this is kinky. This is some kinky stuff. Oh boy, I'm not as dense as our dear Jack, sweetheart. I know you want this, and I'm not going to give you exactly that and more. I'm going to give you exactly that and more. Those last 2 words were heavy with something dark and threatening. Mark didn't want to find out, but at the moment Jack hoisted him up like he weighed nothing and threw him over his shoulder. Mark flayed against the arms holding his leg. No, Jack. Stop. This isn't you. Put me down. The monster carried him towards the bedroom, only tighter and tired. Only. God damn it! Hold on. The monster carried him towards the bedroom, only tightening his grip. Kept strolling forward. You're right about that one, baby. I'm definitely not Jack, but we are a part of each other. So you can imagine I'm him if it makes you feel better. Where is this going to? Oh boy, it's just getting deeper and deeper into kickiness. Alright, they made it to Jack's room. Oh God, Jack's room, and then man tossed Mark down into the bed. He towered over him as he looked over, seeming to ponder something before Jack crawled off the bed and trapped him under his large body. You know, I'm still trying to decide if I'll let Jackie watch or give him memories later or at random times. That would keep me entertained, but I really want to hear what he has to say while we play. Oh. Mark was still confused, but he was starting to understand Jack's vague meaning behind everything he had been saying. It wasn't good. Mark felt fresh fear and a bit of arousing pump into his system. I don't want to. Mark struggled to get out. Oh really? Jack sniffed the air and grinned wickedly. I think this says otherwise. He reached out and Paul Marks. Oh my god, no! No! Oh god. Oh, okay, sorry, the audio started, but, oh god. We're into it, oh, and then this says otherwise. He reached out at Paul Marks' horny dick, giving him a tight squeeze. Giving him a tight squeeze. Mark gasped and arched up into Jack's hand. Fuck, that doesn't, it doesn't mean any. Ah. Mark was caught up by a moan as he was rubbed firmly through his jeans. Oh, what did you do? What did you make me read? Oh, this is Septiplier. I never read a Septiplier fanfiction about this, but this is, oh god. Oh no, I just lost my page. Oh fuck. Damn it. There we go. Oh, this is not the only thing, babe. Look at me. You think I can pick you up on your desire market move? I know about your not so little crush, even though he doesn't. You two idiots have been pinning after each other for months, but are too dumb to see it. Jack gave Mark a judging look, then smiled. Maybe if your morons weren't so obvious, I wouldn't have to run out of pages before you got to this first. Oh well, too bad. Just makes more fun for me, he laughed. The expression on Mark's face made him giggle, and he leaned in closer to the man's face. Yeah, I'm definitely making him watch. The grin painting Jack's face was giddy and excited like a kid at an amusement park. Oh god. You're going to be mine all night, love. Say hi to Jack. With that, he ripped Mark's shirt off in one swift tear and dropped the pieces off to the side of the bed. This isn't happening, Mark whispered to himself. Oh, this is happening, Jack murmured to his neck. Kissing softly, they're nipping with pointed teeth. I'm going to make you feel so good, purred, but I'm also going to hurt you, the quiet whisper in his ear made Mark shudder. I know you're going to like it, though. You're a slut for pain you didn't think anyone knew, but I'm not anyone. He punctured his last word with a harsh bite to his shoulder, and Mark let out a pained cry. You're such a masochist. Masochist, I don't know how to pronounce that. But Jack let go and stared into Mark's eyes. There was fear there, terror even, along with a arousal and a strong desire. He could smell it. He gripped. Oh my god, what am I reading? He gripped Mark's dick tighter and watched him squirm on the bed as he whined obscenely. Tell me to stop. Jack's gaze was intense as he made Mark look at him. He dug his nail into his man's strong jaw, pulling a whimper from his heavy chest. Tell me to stop, spoke slowly, tone serious and heavy. His luminous eyes bored into it, waiting for Mark to respond. He was terrified. Adrenaline and fear electrified his body. There was arousal building under it though, and he couldn't deny Jack may be right. The process were caught in his throat, and he found himself unable to say anything as he stared up at Jack, and whatever it was in control of his body, it couldn't even manage a simple stop. And that's it. Oh god. Oh god, this next chapter. But that's all I'm gonna read for tonight. That was very interesting. This is okay. Apparently, this is like a Septiplier fan made story. So I don't know how deep this goes, but it's gonna go very deep. And And if you want to read this for yourself, I will put a link in the description below. But I will warn you, it's good steep. It's good. It's good kinky very quick. Okay, so thank you guys for watching, and thank you Faith for making me read this and send it to YouTube, and it was very interesting. Very interesting. So I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know.